Alright, let's get this out of the way before we start this chapter review. Nisekoi, everybody loved Tachibana before. But now in this Nisekoi chapter, people are starting to like Tachibana now. Well, I think now Shikomi is just shitting on Tachibana, alright? So, you have Tachibana, a character that could be lovable, a character that people could like, and then you, instead, when people start liking her, you go ahead and you say, oh wow, she's gonna abduct Raku and throw him in some random ass island in the middle of nowhere that apparently the Tachibana family owns. And yeah. And then what? And then you, to top that off, hey, that's not the worst part. Let's just go around and say that Tachibana is dying. Ah, what? But in this Nisekoi chapter, it was not specifically stated that Tachibana is dying. But I'm going to put my theories on this, alright? And I'm going to say right now, she is not going to die. However, it's quite possible that she could die. I mean, it was pretty obvious at this point. If she is going to die, it was pretty obvious at this point that if you've been living under a rock and haven't been paying attention to Nisekoi since the beginning, then you wouldn't have known that Tachibana is sick, alright? So Tachibana, it was pretty obvious. Tachibana is sick. She's sick from some illness like Nagisa from Clannad. Maybe she might even die like Nagisa from Clannad. Who knows? But I don't know if Nisekoi, I don't know if Naoshikomi has the balls to drop something that major and have Tachibana die like Nagisa from Clannad. Clannad was a drama anime. However, it had its rom-com. Like the first season was just if you can deny it all you want, but the first season was a straight up rom-com and harem, just like Nisekoi was. But then in the second season, it started to pick up as a actual dramatic anime, and it went back to the plot from the first season, and it introduced their love for each other, Tomoya and Nagisa's love for each other, and then they fell in love, and then I'm not going to spoil anything, probably already have, but you know, yeah, she died and all that. It was a sad anime and everyone caught like a little bitch, alright. So, back to Nisekoi. Could that happen? Could Tachibana die just like Nagisa died in Clannad? Yes, it is possible, but I'm going to go on a limb and say it's not going to happen. I'm going to say that at the most dramatic, anything dramatic to happen to Tachibana, it will probably be something like her passing out, going to the hospital, and Raku says some things. I'm actually going to go on a limb and say that's how this arc is going to end, because we have the Jistoge arc, we have the Onodera arc, and now we have the Tachibana arc. Next could be Yune, could be Haru-chan, could be anyone, but I think I'm going to say that to end Tachibana's arc, her part, I'm going to say that she is going to go to the hospital because she's very sick. She's going to pass out, and Raku will realize his feelings for her, and I'm going to start all this whole process all over again like he did with Onodera. So it's going to be really annoying, but yeah. Basically this chapter, Tachibana abducts Raku, takes him to some island, wants to have fun with him, but he decides to do homework. I thought that was hilarious, wanting to do homework. And then Honda-san, her chauffeur, whatever you want to call her, tells Raku, Raku-sama, what do you think of Tachibana? Do you like her? Do you not like her? What do you see her in as a woman? And Raku's like, oh, she's pretty, I guess. And then she's like, well, make a decision soon, because she doesn't have that much time left. An end of chapter. So that leaves the speculation that Tachibana could be dying. However, it was pretty obviously stated before. Like I said before, it was pretty obvious. If we kept up with the manga, if you watched the anime, it was pretty obvious Tachibana is dying. She may or may not die, but she is sick for sure, so if she dies, it's not all that surprising. But I want to know your guys' thoughts down below. Leave a comment down below in the comment section. Do you think Nisekoi will turn into Clannad? Yeah. That will be my question of the day. And it's pretty interesting because it seems like it could happen. Could turn into Clannad. But again, it was a very short Nisekoi chapter, so we don't know, but we'll just have to wait till Nisekoi chapter 170. This surely is dragging. I hope the series lasts for a long time, but I hope it doesn't drag too much. Just let me know what you guys thought of this overall chapter. I'm Kevin Ambrose, everybody's favorite Asian, and I'll talk to you guys later. And don't forget to subscribe for more Nisekoi chapter reviews.